just asked you, are you cheating on me? So that's what I'm talking about. What you mean what I'm talking about? What you mean what I'm talking about, bro? What's up, gang? It's your girl Yanni G's with 3 Z's, and I'm back with a banger on the channel. If it's your first time to my channel, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time to my channel, welcome to the channel. Go ahead and smash that like button right now. Hit subscribe, become part of this gang on YouTube today. You won't regret it. Alright, y'all, if y'all can tell by the title, I'm coming to y'all with a story time. A juicy story time, y'all. I'm gonna be telling y'all the first time I got my heart broke, y'all. Broke, y'all. When I say broke, y'all, I was devastated. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, y'all, so we gonna get into this story time. This had to have been probably I want to say my first relationship in high school, y'all. Like, me and shorty at the time, we were friends, you know. I used to call her my right hand man. Like, you know, you my right hand. She called me her right hand because, like, where would you be without your right hand if you right-handed? Nowhere. That's how I felt at the time. So I'm like, you my right hand. Like, boom. Long story short, we friends. And we was genuinely friends, y'all, to the point where I was hooking her up with dudes in school. Like, yo, feel me, talk to my son. I think he like you. She like, all right, I'm gonna talk to him. Whatever. We used to hang out OD. But none of the dudes that I was trying to like hook her up with, they was really scumbags. They wasn't really about nothing. So one day, eventually, randomly, honestly, I don't even know if I really meant it or if I was just asking her this question just to like get a reaction or see what would happen if I did ask that question. But I was just like, yo, when you gonna be my girl? Like, we've been friends for mad long. Like, why you just don't be my girl? And she was like, I can be your girl. Just like that. And I'm like, word? Like, and she like, yeah. So boom, we started dating like that. So in the beginning, y'all already know everything is everything. Everything cool, everything great, all fun, laughs, kiki, giggle, joke. And then she had this friend, her brother at the time. We gonna call the brother, what we gonna call him, y'all? We gonna call him Diesel, cause he was brolic for no reason. Like, so she like Diesel is her brother, whatever the case may be. But we would meet up with each other before school in the morning all the time to take the train together. And when I would meet her at the train station, Diesel and his friends would be there too. And it's like every time I pulled up to the scene, Diesel wanted to act like he feel this type of way. And I'm like, so I started peeping the movements. Let me tell y'all something. One thing about Yanni, one thing for sure, two things for certain. I don't miss a beat about nothing. Like, when it comes to energies and vibrations, I could walk into a room with 1 million people and I feel every single energy in the room. Like, I'm gonna know if it's some weird going on. That's all I'm gonna say. So I would pull up and Diesel would act like he feel a type of way about me pulling up. So whatever. I tell shorty, I'm like, yo, you not telling me that this is just your friend when he be moving the way he be moving, you know? Like, what's the deal? Like, what's up with that? She like, no, that's my brother. That's my brother, that's my brother. That's all she was crying the whole time. That's my brother. I'm like, alright. We got into it one day. And it was because, alright, rewind. She was at my house, right? And we was laying in bed chilling, and she tell me randomly, she just started crying. So I'm like, why you crying, bro? Like, she like, oh, I don't feel like I'm a good wife. And I'm like, how you not a good wife? Like, what you talking about? Oh, I was smoking with some dude that live in her building. I was smoking with the dude in my building, and when I went to leave, he gave me a hug and he kissed me. What? My nigga, what? Like, how do that even transpire, y'all? How does that work? And that's literally how I was that day. I was so stuck. I was like, what? So I got up out the bed and I just left. I put on a sweater and I just left. I went outside. Eventually she came downstairs and she tried to talk to me, and I'm pushing her off me. I'm like, yo, get off me. Like, I'm not finna talk right now. Just get off me. She like, no, I want to talk to you. She crying at this point. I want to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm sorry, all this, all that. I'm like, yo, respectfully, I don't want to talk right now. You heard? Like, I walked to the corner. This was before Uber and Lyft was lit. I walked to the corner. I flagged her a taxi. Taxi! You feel me? I'm like, yo, go home. I put her in the cab. I paid the taxi man. I'm like, yo, go home. I don't got nothing to say to you right now. Like, just go home. She went home and would have a bone. The next day, she called me. She like, yo, don't go to school today. I'm like, what you mean, don't go to school today? Like, I'm fully already ready, dressed and all that. I'm going to school today. She like, come over my house. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Instead of going to school, I went to her crib. So whatever, we made up, we did the do, and we made up, whatever. So as far as I'm thinking, we made up because we done did the do. So after you do the do, everything is supposed to be okay, right? Apparently not. So we do the do, and after we done doing the do, Shorty on the phone with somebody, she like, oh yeah, well when you come home, bring me some Chinese food. What? 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 Like, I know you're not talking to your mother because your mother work an overnight job and she's not coming home today. So why would you be asking your mother to bring you home Chinese food tomorrow? Don't make no sense. So I knew she was talking to the boy in her building, y'all, but I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing, y'all. I just got up, I got my book bag, and I walked to the elevator, pressing the elevator. I ain't say nothing to her, y'all. I just left. She comes running out. Oh, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Why you leaving? And I'm not saying nothing, y'all. I'm just pressing the elevator, waiting for the elevator. She's like, where you going? Why you leaving? You just leave like that? You just leave like that? Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Just all in my being mad annoying. And the thing with me is, like, if I'm trying to leave calmly, just let me leave calmly. Because if you keep pushing me and pushing me, I'm going to end up going crazy. Like, girl ain't know that at the time. No, she just kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me. So I said,
I'ma ask you this one time, and one time only. Are you cheating on me?
She said, what you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? That's a pet peeve for me, y'all. If you know what I'm talking about, don't ask me what I'm talking about. I just asked you, are you cheating on me? So that's what I'm talking about. What you mean what I'm talking about? What you mean what I'm talking about, bro? Got me, what you mean what I'm talking about? So boom, at this point now, I'm all up in her grill and I'm like, is you cheating on me or not? She like, oh, whatever. At this point now, we going back and forth, Now we arguing in the hallway. I swear to God, y'all, the dude from her building that she called, that kissed her in the hallway a few days ago when they was smoking, bro, the nigga came up the stairs in the hallway. And she looked at him, y'all. I cannot make this up. y'all. I swear to God. She looked at the dude, said just like this. Blew him a kiss, y'all, right in front of my face. Right in front of my face? In front of my face, dog? Bro. Oh. So you think I'm not about it? Alright. She blew him a kiss, y'all. Guess what I did? Little old me, guess what I did? She blew a nigga a kiss. Mwah. I duffed her. Bing! Well, like, what's wrong with you? Is you really gonna blow a nigga a kiss in front of my face? I duffed her. Boom. Oh. We start getting it. Bro, when I tell y'all I was trying to murder this little girl in the hallway, like, y'all I had to do it to her. I had to, because it's just like, you playing disrespect now on a whole nother level. Like, that was disrespect times 10. I would never do that to nobody. I would never do that. That's mad disrespectful. That's mad hurtful. That's mad, like, you wildin'. You must not think I'm about it. So now I'm gonna show you. And I did just that. So boom, it went from her wanting to be all blowing kisses at people. It went from that to her crying now. Now you want to be crying. Yeah. Now you want to be crying. Now she crying, talking about, oh, I don't want to be with you no more. It's over. All this, all that. I don't care about none of that at this point. Boom. But whole time I kid, y'all, kid. I'm just acting like I don't care because I'm tight. I'm like, I don't care about none of that. Boom. Now I left. And y'all, pause the story. Domestic violence is not cool, y'all. This is a story time from years ago. I told y'all this was my first girlfriend in high school. I was young and I thought it was okay to be fighting your partners. We grown now, y'all. We not fighting our partners. That's toxic as ever. Like we just not doing that. So if you out here beating up your partners and all that, if you out here getting beat up by your partner, just dip, because it ain't worth it. But yeah, so I leave now and I'm calling her phone. She not answering. And this is how I knew, y'all, I was toxic back then. Because how you just beat somebody up the way you beat them up and then you calling their phone down, y'all. I was ringing her line off. Calling her, no answer. She did not answer my call for like a week, y'all. She didn't come to school, nothing. I can't even remember how I knew. Y'all, I really don't know. I want to tell the story correctly. I feel like they had went to a party together or something, Shorty and Diesel. And somebody posted a picture of them or something on Facebook and I seen it. And I was like, what? Like, we get in a fight and it's the first person you end up with. That's funny to me. That's real funny. That's real cute, Shorty. Real cute. So after that, now boom, I'm still calling her line now, ringing her line now. She not answering my call. She finally answered one of my calls one day and I was just like, yo, like, can you come over? Like, I just want to talk to you. Like, I'm not gonna fight you again. I'm not gonna put my hands on you. I just want to talk to you. She like, I'm scared of you now. I don't want to come over there. I don't want you to put your hands on me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's not what I'm doing. Like, I'm telling you, we not gonna fight. Like, I just want to talk to you. Shorty wasn't with it. She never came over. Whatever, boom. So once I left school, I was on my way to work. And mind you, y'all, I took a way to work that I never usually take. Like, I took a way that's like, I just never usually take this way to work. And that's how I know God be talking to me, y'all. He be talking to me. God told me to go that way home. I mean, God told me to take that route to work so that I could see what God was trying to get me to see. So boom, I'm on my way to work or whatever the case may be. It just so happened that when I get off the train, the bus is coming. The bus that I need to get on is coming. So I run down the train and I get on the bus. So in the midst, y'all, I cannot make this up. In the midst of me putting my Metro card in on the bus, I look across through the bus driver window. Y'all, guess who the is sitting at the bus stop waiting for the bus in the other direction? Shorty and Diesel, y'all. At the bus stop, she's sitting on his lap waiting for the bus. And I'm just like, yo, like, not for nothing. That's crazy. First of all, it's crazy that I even took this way to work and then I end up seeing y'all. When you telling me that this is your brother, you don't talk to him like that, all this, all that, and I go to get on the bus to go to work and I see you sitting on this man's lap, like at the bus stop, like. And then it's crazy how I didn't see y'all until I got on the bus, where it's too late for me to even say nothing or confront you or anything of the sort. But that's how God worked, because me being the bug out that I was back in the day, I probably would have said something to her, said something to him. I probably would have tried to fight him, and him being Diesel the way he was, he probably would have knocked my little self out. So now I'm tripping. I'm like, oh, you a liar. Like, you told me you not ready for another relationship. You not trying to, that's your brother, all this, all that. Why you sitting on this nigga lap, Boom, Shorty didn't feel like she had to explain herself to me. Nothing, y'all, nothing. It's like I beat her stupid. Like, I beat her stupid. Like, after I beat her up, she went stupid. And it's like, how you do this to little old me? Like, I beat you up, but that don't mean I don't still love you. That don't mean I didn't want to be with you no more, dummy girl. Like, we got in a fight. A little old fight. I was devastated, y'all. Like, after that, y'all, was just picture after picture after picture after picture on Facebook. And with every picture, my heart was going like this. Just breaking more and more and more. And I'm like, how can you do this to me? Like I loved you. How can you do this to me? I would never do this to you. How can you do this to me? But it happened, y'all. And that was the end of my relationship. That relationship ended in that whole way when I beat her up. And in my head, I'm thinking, oh, we gonna get back from this. We gonna be cool. But nah, it was over right then and there. And I was heartbroken, y'all. Like, I ain't do no wrong. Well, let me stop lying. I did something wrong in that relationship. Nah, I ain't going out like a sucker. Do I look like the type of nigga to go out like a sucker? Come on now. That was that, y'all. I was heartbroken. I was devastated. I was crying. I was trying to find her. Like, I didn't know what to do with myself, y'all. Like, with that being said, my only advice to y'all is, if you don't want to lose your girl, don't beat her up. Or if you have no choice but to beat her up, try not to beat her up as bad. Now, I'm joking. That's not the advice I'm giving y'all. That's not the advice I'm giving y'all. The advice I'm finna give y'all is, cheating is not okay. That's not the way. Like, if somebody cheat on you once, they gonna do it again. Like, and that's just it, y'all. That's the story time. I was heartbroken. I was devastated. If you like this video, like, subscribe, whatever. I know is not in her.